In the California legal system, we have what's called a restraining order, which means that you are prohibited from different forms of contact. Now, the extent of that contact depends on what was requested, what was granted by the judge, but usually distance. So you're not allowed to be within a certain yardage or feet of another person. So there's this individual who feels threatened by their spouse, or not even the spouse. It could also be another family member, a sibling, a parent, a child. My spouse has threatened me. They threw something at the wall, and I actually feel like I might get hit. What's the next step? The next step is filing a restraining order, filling out the 48 pages, which can be automatically generated. And there's a lot of different documents within these 48 pages. There's a temporary restraining order, and there's a permanent restraining order. So immediately what you're asking the court is, I need immediate protection now. Okay? And the court will usually grant it if they find evidence of that. Or they'll just believe you for a second and say, if this is true, I do need to protect this person. So the temporary restraining order is granted, and then a court date is set usually for 3 weeks. So granted, 3 weeks later, you're going to have a hearing to determine whether the court should extend it or make it permanent, usually for a year and renewed every other year, or to just throw it out. That's the time, 3 weeks in the future is the time where the judge gets to hear both sides. Because until now, they've only heard one side. So there's a temporary restraining order and there's a permanent restraining order.